I know that a lot has happened in these few days that we are not live. I am back to base. I want to inform Biafrans that I am back. I am back. And I am back with more power. Believe me, I am back with more power to get Biafra and to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are going to do wonders. I want you all to understand that we are in a very big battle. Battle for freedom is not for lily-livered people. It's not for kids. Battle for freedom, they throw bombs, rockets for people to get freedom. So freedom is not meant for people that are too emotional. It's not meant for people that somebody will talk this and talk that and then begin to shiver. No. I am born for Biafra to come. And I'm going to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra. Believe me. Go and mark today's date. I want to assure Biafrans, so long as you continue to stand on your freedom, I will be there for you. So long as you continue to maintain that you have a right to live, I, Simon Ekpa, will be there any day, anytime.
This morning when we arrived here, they were seated at the stadium. They were seated at that seat. But at the moment, you can see all of them. They've all moved to where the registration is happening because they want to come inside to get their registrations done. Details will unfold as we move on.
I told you all that after this weekend, this struggle will take a new shape.
They have turned their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying.
Terrorists who are Fulani bandits from Niger, from Mali, from all these things, they will come and take over the villa. They will go to government houses and take over. Mark my word.
The liberation of Biafra will take a new shape. And we are going to know whether it is not our right to get our freedom.
What we are saying to this man and his light is that, of course, they will underestimate us because those that have gone before us have made threats and didn't carry it out. This time it is different. If we can place the name Biafra on satellite, if we can broadcast so that the whole world can hear us every blessed day, if we are in over 70 countries around the world with over 5 million listeners, there is nothing we cannot do. This time around, things are very, very different, believe you me. Very, very different, and very soon the world will hear about it.
For those who are campaigning for, P2P Nigeria election, nothing. There is no difference between you and Nigeria, okay? You are all one Nigerians, one Nigerianist. There is no difference between you. And if you are not one Nigerianist, there is no difference between you and one Nigerianist. But I want to assure those who believe that they have the right to live. Because the reason why you are fighting for Biafra to leave Nigeria is the right to live. I want to assure you today that you see from today, the movement for the liberation of Biafra people from Islamic Caliphate of Nigeria have taken a new dimension.
The only language that people in the zoo understand is the language of violence and force. After all, that very contraption was put together by Freddy Lugard by force. That's one thing people don't understand, that Lugard killed people to bring Nigeria together. And the killing of people to disintegrate the zoo shouldn't come to anybody as a surprise. Our promise is very simple. If they fail to give us Biafra, Somalia will look like a paradise compared to what will happen to that zoo. It is a promise, it is a pledge, and it's also a threat to them. They must understand this, that we've had enough of this nonsense. These criminals cannot be stealing money belonging to everybody. These same men cannot be responsible for the length and breadth of the death, the abominable things they continue to do to the people in that very country. Every day, every week, every month, and every year, we cannot allow that to continue. It is impossible for us to let that continue, because this nonsense has to come to an end.
I want to assure Biafrans that no election is a task that must be done. I want to inform you today that, like our leader said, I will never disappoint you.
I do not believe in peaceful actualization or whatever rubbish is called. I have never seen where you become free by peaceful means. If you know, you tell me. I am a student of contemporary history. I have never come across anywhere in history books where you get your freedom out of a peaceful process. It's never happened. Never, ever, ever.
You know, what you don't know is bigger than you. We are going to fight, standing very tall.
One of their principal ideas is that this should be done in a peaceful way. Is your group opposed to a peaceful way of achieving Biafra, or are you in support of both sides, whether peaceful or non-peaceful? What is your group behind?
I support both sides. If they give us peace, that is wonderful. If they decide to go down the route of violence, then I can give you this assurance today. Of course, your worldwide listeners and viewers may be able to note this. If they do not give us Biafra, there will be nothing living in that very zoo they call Nigeria. Nothing will survive there, I can assure you.
This time around, it's not for Ndi Zama, it's not for Ndi criminals, it's not for the career agitators. This time around, it is against the foundation of Nigeria. That evil foundation, the evil entity, the entity that say my people cannot live. I have gone to boutique for them.
Now we have men that can make things happen, even better than what we had in the late 60s. So that should ring as a warning to all of them that we are not joking.
So I want you to cool down. Forget all these people telling you P2B this, P2B that. We are going to trash P2B this evening.
Every Igbo governor you have has a Hausa Fulani godfather. Hausa Fulani people put them there. They are there to do their bidding. If you go to Imo State, you'll understand what I'm saying. These are the men they gave to us as P2B. You're a journalist yourself, Okonkwo. Nobody has ever asked P2B about Izu River. How many people he killed at Izu River and dumped their bodies there? They are also human beings with fathers and mothers. No one ever complained. These are the caliber of people, the caliber of leeches and cabals they have imposed on us. And we are here to resist it. And we shall, this year to be very precise.
P2B my foot. I want to remind all of you, if this is what you call betrayal of Ndigo, if this is what you call betrayal of Biafra, I am ready to be called a betrayer. And let me tell you, if it is about me, for the fact, and so long as you stand on Biafra, I will stand with you till the end.
The Hausa Fulani people, we are told by the British that they have the right to rule in perpetuity Nigeria. The British in 1953 and 57 were involved in a massive fraud to rig the census results. In other words, they skewed the numbers to always favor the Hausa Fulani people that they may remain in power. And the reason for that is that the British is scared that Biafran people, especially the Igbos, are somehow human, that we can think properly. And we have the oil. The oil wells, the reserves, everything is where we come from.
It is not going to come from me. The fault and the betraying of your own freedom and your rights to live will never come from Simon Ekpa. Never. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here with us, I promised him. I said, Onyendu, I will be the last person to disappoint you.
All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason. You don't ever learn that the main aim of Fulani is to conquer your land and enslave you. Look at Hausa people today. As I wrote yesterday, they are worse than a discarded tissue paper. They are worth nothing. Only their language is what is relevant in their lives. Everything else is lost.
You know, don't worry. Before the end of this month, you will be seeing the level of this agitation, where we are going. Go and mark my word. Before the end of this month, you are going to be seeing the new dimension of this struggle, both internationally and locally. I want to assure Biafrans that so long as you want your right to live in Nigeria, Simon Ekpa will be there. And I am ready to take every blame for Biafra to come. I am ready to take every blame, put it on me, that because I see what you don't see. And for that reason, I was the one behind stopping the election in Biafra land. Put it on me. Let me tell you, whatever I am doing and whatever I am saying today is what I believe is for the best interest of the people of Biafra. And I am going to be doing this until Biafra comes.
All of you are repeating the exact same mistakes that the Hausas made. That is why they are in trouble. And that is why they can never ever come out of it. They are all suffering from what I would an advanced version of the Stockholm Syndrome. Can you imagine that these people came into their land and took it over and they cannot do anything about it? Hausa is gone. It took Fulani very many years before they came out of their shell to say we are Fulani. Remember before, many years ago, they told you we are Hausa Fulani. We are Hausa Fulani. Because that time, their subjugation of the Hausa race hasn't been completed. Now they have completed it. Have they not completed it? Then what is happening right now? I ask you, what is happening now? Fulani have now come out to tell you we are Fulani people. Is that not what they are saying now? They are not telling you we are Fulani. No more Hausa Fulani. What does that tell you? That the Hausa race no longer exists.
Let me tell you one thing again. During the war, during Biafra-Nigeria war, while Ojukwu and others were lamenting and they were giving up, surrendering, almost giving up the war, America was turning around for the favor of Biafra. I don't know how many of you followed me when I was making that exposition. I was exposing the secret document of the Department of State during the Nigeria-Biafra War. And in the secret document, the communication, America was turning around to support Biafra. But do you know what? Because nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew what was going on in the mind of Americans. And Nigeria sustained that war through propaganda. Through propaganda and media war. They sustained, they deceived Biafra people and they deceived America. America was turning back to support Biafra. We released the document, it is there. Only if Ojukwu know, only if Daniel Effiong know what the position of America was, they would never have surrendered. Because it was just small thing. But I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame Effiong. I wouldn't blame Ojukwu. Because children were dying. And because it was not the right time for Biafra to come. So even if they had maybe sustained the war and stuff like that, Biafra may have not come. Maybe something else will happen. It was not the right time for Biafra to come. This is the right time for Biafra to come.
Do you want the same thing to happen to you? Do you want the same thing to happen to your families, to your villages? Do you want your towns, let's say Ogbomoso, to be renamed into a Fulani name? Do you want Onitsha to answer a Fulani name? Forget all the nonsense about unity of Nigeria. All they are uniting against is your common interest.
Believe me, you don't know what I know. You don't know what I know.
You think that they have a hand in it?
I am still coming. I want to make monumental revelations. If you permit me.
By all means, go ahead.
Okay. They are the ones here. The Minister of Defense is the Fulani man. The National Security Advisor is a Fulani man. Why should it be so? To start with. The Inspector General of Police is a Fulani man.
I'm sorry, sir.
Why should it be so?
Do you mean the NSA?
Yes.
Obagana Mongono?
Yes. Is it Yoruba man?
Do you have your facts, sir?
Yes. Go and confirm my facts.
Okay, sir.
Is it Yoruba man or is it an Igbo man? Is it an Igala man? No. I said put it to English. No. Why is this so? Look, we have to come together to review the architecture of this country. If you want to put a halt to this certain killing today, I have the solution here. And I'll privilege you if you ask me. First, remove the IGP, who is a Fulani man. Put other nationalities in Nigeria there. Because we are aware what happened in Benue State. The incident of the killing in Benue State. How many of them have been arrested? How many of them have been prosecuted? How many convictions have been recorded of all the killings by Fulani men in Benue State? How many? Are you saying the police cannot get them? Why should police get them when the IGP is a Fulani man himself? Protecting his kinsmen. Many things are wrong, let me tell you today. Nigeria, of course, we are almost at the failed state right now. Very soon the international community will advise that the national not to come to Nigeria any longer because the country is not safe. And if we don't have security summit, we will resort to self-defense. Everybody will defend his own.
So, I want to assure Biafrans today that so long as you believe in your right to live, Because what we are fighting for, we are not fighting for resource control. We are not fighting against marginalization. We are not fighting against, political marginalization. We are fighting for our right to live, right to be alive.
Another part that people are not really talking about, the police also came. The SARS people were talking about, they also came. Some maybe 40-45 minutes after the soldiers left. We were tear gassed. Tear gas is like pepper, right? It's like cotonou pepper mixed with acid. It's like we were running. This is our, what they call it, our coconut hair generation. We would run, we would come back, we would run, and the only thing we fought with was our flags. We would sit on the floor and raise our hands up, waving our flags and singing the national anthem. That's all we had.
The labor of our heroes shall never be vain. So shall we fight and man,
So I am not moved by the shenanigan of those Nigerians on social media. I am concerned about my own people. Those who want to leave Nigeria, those who want to be alive, those who want to have a country where they can be proud of. These are the people I'm talking to. I'm not talking to anybody that is campaigning for P2B or campaigning for election in Nigeria. If the number of those who want to leave Nigeria outnumber your P2B, then you don't have a mouth. You don't have anything to say. So it is either you are in or you are out. And like I said, you see that particular blame, put it on me. Let it be in the record and the history that this man standing here fought for Biafra to come with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he is paying the biggest price now. As I'm talking to you, he is languishing in DSS dungeon. I want to assure Biafrans that those of you at home, don't shake. I am not against you going to get PVC. I am not. What is my business with PVC? I'm not against you. You can go and get PVC. Go and line up for PVC. It's not my business. But my business is that the Biafran people, we have a template that if you want your freedom and the right to live in Nigeria, or the right to exit Nigeria, there is this particular template you must follow. You must follow this instruction. And the instruction is that at no condition will Biafrans allow Nigeria to conduct election in Biafra land, except referendum. Let me tell you, there is nothing you are going to lose that you have never lost in Nigeria. You have lost everything. No amount of pressure and lies that will make you to allow election to take place to validate these criminals and the fraudulent entity. Let me tell you, P2B, even by dashing him presidency, cannot change anything. Where is he going to start from? Is he going to sack all the Fulanis in the military? Is he going to change all the commissioners in police? Is he going to restructure Nigeria? Never! He can never restructure Nigeria alone. For you to restructure Nigeria, you need the approval from the National Assembly. And the Fulani have restructured Nigeria. It is you that don't know it. You see the system of Nigeria today? It is rather we fight. They are ready to fight war than to abdicate it. What you don't know is bigger than you. So my people, the only thing I want to tell you this evening is that forget all the people that are making noise. These are failures. Some people will tell you NSAS. What is NSAS? NSAS are a bunch of failures. People that could not stand the government for 2 weeks, ordinary 2 weeks. They were killing them like chicken. Is it now they want to stand the government? Forget that. The government controls the PVC. The government controls INEC. Fulani control everything. Fulani decide who gets the card and who don't get the card. Fulani decide who to give the card and who not to give the card. You think when you register, you have succeeded in getting the form? No. Fulani have rigged the election. Election is not conducted in Nigeria. Let me tell you how it works. They know the exact number of people that are registered in any state, and you will never get the complete. You will never collect your voter's card. Everybody is running, registering. We are not against that. Go and register. I'm not against. Have you seen me campaigning against the registration of voter's card? I can't do that because it's a waste of time. I know my eyes is on the ball. The ball is the election in our land. If you collect your voter's card, go to North, go to Lagos, go there and vote. Because I know that the millions and 70 millions of Biafra will never allow you to vote in Biafra land. Never.
You think all that nonsense you do in the zoo, watch, we are IPOB. Any idiot that presents his or her face, we will demolish you completely. If you want media war, we give you media war. The zoo did not succeed, neither will any of you. You can pay all those idiotic journalists to write any junk they like. I am Nnamdi Kanu, and I lead the biggest mass movement in the whole world, and it is called IPOB. If you try us, you will sink. If you try us, you will sink. They are not going to win this war. This is the reason why we were born, for this time. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension